Trim your piece so you got about a 1/16 of an inch all the way around. Good. We got a nice fit, but we're gluing this in. There's nothing for it to stick to. Tell them what to do, Paul.
You're going to want to go back to the patch panel and measure 1 inch outside your cutout. And then you want to carefully cut those pieces out. These are what's going to keep your patch in place. There you go.
Thanks. That's right. Paul's just fabricated these backing plates that will give our patch something to sit on and the glue something to stick to. Now, this allows us to create what's known in the welding world as a butt joint or butt weld. And this is usually tons harder to create than this was right here.
Okay, let me go rough those up. All right. The adhesive we're using really needs some tooth to bite into. So we're using 50 grit sandpaper to grind down the pieces. Make sure we get a good, strong bond.
This part of the repair has to be prepped just like the backing panels. So I took a fiber wheel, ran it on the inside, followed it with 40 grit by hand, give it that nice tooth that we need. Now, a way to check that is with a flashlight and an inspection mirror. You can just go all the way around and see what you've done. Make sure it's prepped right. One last bit of work to do is we want to bevel this edge so the burr or the sharp metal edge doesn't show through your primer and your filler.
A huge advantage to using adhesive bonding is that it comes in several different dry times. I'm talking from 30 seconds all the way up to over an hour. And that should give you plenty of time to set your patch.
Thank you. We're using a 1-minute set time for our repair here. Now, one thing you want to make sure and do is set your panel clamps to where they've got the right amount of tension. You don't want too much tension because it could force the adhesive out from between the two panels and sacrifice your bond strength. I'll run a 3/8 inch wide bead along the part to be glued. Use a throwaway brush to spread it evenly, then clamp it into place, leaving a 1/2 inch overlap for the patch to sit on. Then just do the same all the way around. Let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then get rid of the excess with a fiber wheel or a grinder. And then you're ready for the patch.
You can use sheet metal screws or magnets to hold things steady while the glue kicks. And again, don't worry about the excess that's going to get squeezed out of the edges. There's going to be plenty of time to deal with that.
Cool. We'll let that sit up a little while. About enough time for us to take a break.
Yeah, and when we get back from break, we're going to show you guys how to fix those patches and get that thing under primer without a spray gun or a compressor. You're not going to want to miss it.